Hey there, this is Maria from English Without Fear. And today I'm going to tell you about Jesus, whose birthday we celebrate at Christmas. So sit back, relax, and just listen and try to understand as much as you can.
English Without Fear, where you can learn to speak English naturally through listening to stories.
Christmas is about the birth of Jesus. Now, who is Jesus? Jesus is the Son of God. And he was born, and on Christmas Day, we celebrate, we think about his birth. Now, I need to tell you a story about how it happened, why Jesus, the Son of God, happened to be born, why he was born many years ago. The story goes back many, many years, 4,000 years ago. There was a man named Abraham, and God selected him. God chose him. God picked him out to be the beginning of a big family, a special family, a family or a group of people that would belong to God. They became God's special family, God's special people. And Abraham was the first one. He and his wife had many children, and over the years, that special group of people grew and grew. God promised to Abraham in the beginning, 4,000 years ago, that he, God, would be kind to this special group of people, that he would love them forever. They would be his people, and he, God, would be their father. But there was a problem. God, the Father, loved his people, but they did not love him back. They did not act good. They treated their Father, God, not well, like he was not important. This was terrible. They did not love him. They did not follow him. They left him for other gods. Imagine that. Well, God, the Father in heaven, sent many prophets to call the people back. Come back to me. I love you. I want to be kind to you. But the people did not listen. They did not love God with all their heart. They did not follow God. And God's name, his holiness, his reputation dropped in the eyes of other people around the world. This was not good. This was a problem. So, what did God the Father do? The prophets he sent to them to tell them, come back to me. His people killed a lot of the prophets. So God was angry. But he came up with an amazing solution to this problem. His people who did not love him, who were bad, who killed the prophets, they deserved to die. But if God killed them, if God punished them, then what about God's promise? I promise to love you. What about God's promise to love his special people forever? A problem, yes? But God came up with a solution. He sent his son, his one and only son, whom he loved. He sent his son to earth, to our planet, to become a baby. And this baby, this Son of God, is named Jesus. Jesus is the Son of God. But he was born to a man in Palestine named Joseph, part of the family of the special people of God. And he was born to Mary, the wife of Joseph. They had this baby, and they, Mary and Joseph, heard from God that he would save his people, that he would rescue his own people, the people of God. Well, Jesus, the Son of God, who was born to Mary and Joseph, he grew up in Palestine 2,000 years ago, and he loved his Father. He was perfect. He lived a perfect life. But his people did not like him. And they decided to kill him, to kill the Son of God, to kill the perfect Son, the perfect man, the man that was a gift to God's special people. They killed him by putting him on a cross, just like a criminal. And he died on the cross. But 3 days later, God the Father raised him up from the dead, alive, with a different kind of body. Now here is the good news about Christmas. This baby Jesus is God's gift to his special people, the people of God, the family of God. And this baby, Jesus, who grew up as a man, who lived the perfect life, died for his people. All the anger of the Father was put on Jesus, his Son, and not on his people, the special family of God. And all the good works, the perfect works of Jesus were given to God's special people. So, if you are a member of God's special family and you take the gift of Jesus, his perfect life, he loved his Father perfectly, and he took your place for all the bad stuff you did to God the Father when you have not loved him perfectly, then you get the gift of eternal, forever life with God. You get to be a forever member of God's special family. What a gift! And that is what we celebrate and we remember at Christmas. The amazing, the wonderful gift of Jesus, the Son of God, given for us. So Merry Christmas. I hope you learned something. And if you have any questions about Jesus and who he is, then leave me the question or a comment below this video. God bless you all.
Thanks for watching. For questions or comments, here's my email: